Hi, this is called. I'm at Autocraft Motor Carriages Service Center in Petaling Jaya, servicing my car while waiting for my car to get done. I stumbled upon this Perodua Traz down here. So this Perodua Traz is a X variant. The X variant being the entry level for the Perodua Traz. Perodua Traz actually comes with two different variants. That is the X, like this one down here, and there's a H, which is the highest spec variant. The Perodua Traz do come with 1.5 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine and paired with a DCVT gearbox. All Perodua Traz use the same set of engine and also the same set of transmission. Okay, this being the X variant, so there's no fog light on the front. However, all the lights are actually LED, like down here. So this piece at the top here, this is actually the position lamp, and then this piece down here is the turn signal, and then there is a LED component lamp used as a main head beam. So the main head beam actually this component here, and the other one on the inside, and then the one on the middle is the high beam. Alright, so just underneath the head beam there is a front parking sensor on this side, and the other one is on the side. So front parking sensor included. So this car do come with side mirror integrated with the turn signal down there. This car comes with 17-inch rim for front and rear. On the front there's a ventilated disc brake, and then the tire is 215 60 series R17, and then together with the back, the same set of rims, the same set of tires, and then the rear gets a solid disc brake from here. Across all variants of Perodua Traz do come with disc brake, 4 disc brake. Okay, so let's open up this car and see what it is all about. Perodua Traz come with a keyless entry, so hence you get the key fob. Okay, to add on to earlier, there's no button for you to unlock the door, even though you have the key fob. So use the key or use the button on the key fob to unlock. So there's no soft touch button. Only the H variant has the soft touch button itself. To look at the engine compartment, there is a lever down here that you can pull to release the hood. Okay, after that, put your hand above the Perodua badge down here like this, and look for the latch, and the latch is down here. Okay, release the latch, and then the hood opens up. After this, I need two hands. That the latch is the black piece in the middle of the camera, and then later I need to take out the support bar from here and anchor to this opening down there. I need two hands, so I'll pause the video. This car comes with a 2NR engine, similar engine to that powers the Perodua MyV 1.5 and also Perodua Alza 1.5 from here. So this car comes with a DCVT transmission, and this engine is a 4-cylinder 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. Okay, down there you have your brake fluid reservoir. Then down here you have your washer fluid reservoir down here. Okay, that is the radiator spare tank down here. And then pull this lever down, pull this dipstick out to check the engine oil level. This car being a DCVT transmission, hence there is no dipstick to check the automatic transmission fluid level. Okay, there's a relay box down there, and then that one is the battery compartment. Okay, let's continue to see the rest of the other aspects of this car. Okay, on the door trim, this is how the door trim looks like, and then there's a lever to open and close the door. Okay, and then there's a lock latch down here. Locking the car from here has no effect on the rest of the door. You have to get into the car and then look for the door lock button to lock up the door. Okay. This being the mirror control, so to adjust the left mirror, push it this way and then press in which direction you want the mirror to go, and then put it all the way to the right to adjust the right mirror. So left mirror is that one over there, right mirror is this one here, and then put it in the middle, locks all the mirror. That means pressing, when the switch is in the middle, pressing this button does not adjust the mirror. This car do come with automatic fold in, fold out of the mirror. Just leave the button in the middle. There's a right mode for you to permanently fold out the mirrors. There's a one on the left to permanently fold in the mirrors. Leaving in the middle, the mirror will fold in when you lock the car, and then it will fold out when you unlock the car. Okay, this one here is the power window control. The driver power window goes down automatically on one touch, hangs with the A sign over here. But then since I do not have the key to this car, so I'm not sure whether the up movement is one touch. So those who know, please comment on the comment below. And then this one covers all the rest of the power window itself. There's a lock button down here. Pushing it this way means only the driver can open and close the window. The rest of the buttons will not be functioning. Will not be functional until you push it like this. Okay. This part down here is plastic, and then there's piano black down here, and this part down here seems to be a bit made from softer material. It's more plush material. And then down here, this one is for the holder to open and close the door. Thank you. Then at the bottom of the door trim, you get two bottle holders and a little garbage space down there. There's also speaker on the door trim like that. Okay, once you're inside, this car do come with front parking sensor. So this button turns on and turns off the front parking sensor. This one here turns on and turns off the front collision warning system. This one here turns on and turns off the traction control. Alright, down here is a headlight leveling knob or rotation view. So level 0 is for when the car is, when you're not carrying any passenger, the car is level, so the beam actually points on the ground level. And then if you carry passenger, let's say fully, you can turn it all the way to number 5, because number 5, the car body will be like that. Instead of your light pointing towards the sky, your light now actually being adjusted so they point towards the ground instead. Okay, so there's a little cubby hole down here, quite small, maybe for key or coins or something like that. And then there was where the lever that we used to pull up the to release the hood from there. Okay, on the right stalk you get your light control. So the lights are automatic mode, and down here auto, that is actually the light sensor. So when it's at night, the car will turn on its lights automatically. So this one is the position lamp. This one is actually full low beam, the main headlight and low beam. And then to activate the high beam, push the lever down like that, and then to flash, just pull the lever towards you. Okay, if you turn on the lamp and open the door at the same time, there's a warning to tell you that the lights are on, so turn off the lights. And then on the left stalk, this is actually this one controls the rear wiper, and then the whole stalk actually controls the front wiper. And then there is a classic mode where you pull it up, the wiper will sweep the windscreen one time. Then pull it down for intermittent, and then the intermittent wiper, that means they will just sweep one time and then put down, then wait a while, then sweep up again. The interval can be controlled by this, adjusting this knob down here. So this is slowest, and then there's 1 level, 2 level, and 3 level. So what I suppose is if the knob goes up here, that means the wiper would sweep the screen at a more frequent interval rather than put it down here. So this one we adjust according to how heavy the rain is. Okay, then put one more level down. This is regular, and then this is fast, like this. Okay, then to activate the rear wiper, put it this way. This one intermittent, and then this one is continuous. Okay, pull the lever towards you to activate the front washer, and then push the lever backwards to activate the rear washer. Right on the steering wheel control, the panel on the left hand side, you do get control, and then this one actually controls the player, like left select, right select, volume up, volume down, next track, and so on. And then I believe this car comes with Bluetooth because it has the telephone and also the microphone itself. So I think, so I suppose this car comes with a Bluetooth player. And then on the right hand side of the steering wheel, you get the drive mode. That means you can switch between economy mode and power mode. There's a trip meter set down here to reset the trip meter, and also to select the trip meter, and then press it down to reset the trip meter. Okay, the meter instrument cluster is analog, as I can see down here. I tried to turn on the car without the key fob, see whether it will light up. No, I don't think it can light up. Okay, so analog lah. I don't have the key fob. Okay, I don't have the key fob, and then press brake and touch engine switch with key, because the car couldn't detect the key fob, so it thinks that the battery is weakened. So that is the correct instruction to use to start up the car if the key fob has gone weak. And then on the analog panel itself, you get the door open warning. Okay, so close the door, no more lah. Then if I open the door, it is flashing red, but you cannot see it on the camera. The open door is flashing in red. Okay, if I open the tailgate, then the tailgate indication will open, and then it will flash red too from there. Then you got aircon control down here. So this car do come with air conditioning control. Then push button control air condition. And then down here is the lock and unlock button. And then a little bit underneath that the player, you can, not a player, a little bit underneath the aircon control, you can see passenger rear warning, but the rear passenger warning if they haven't put on the seat belt. And then there is a charger port for type C, and also I think that one down there is actually the player. If I'm not mistaken, that one is a player USB. Let me see. I don't see any USB port on the player, so that could be the USB port for the player itself. Then the red part down there, that one is actually the cubby hole. And then here is the push start button. So to properly push start the button, some people just put the foot on the brake and then press the engine start stop button to start up the car. But what I would do is I'll just press it 2 times without pressing the brake, and then foot on the brake, and then press the button to start up the car. This car do come with DCVT transmission. So hence is the gear shift lever. You got parking, reverse, neutral, and drive just like before. And then I don't have the key. I cannot release the shifter away from P. So down here, I suppose there's a movement for you to push it to the right, and then move forward and backwards for manual shifting and also sport mode. Okay, and then down here there's a auto hold, hill start auto hold, activated to make sure that the car doesn't roll back when you accidentally release the handbrake, and also the gear is in probably neutral. You can actually put the car on hold, something like that. And then down here is the parking brake. So parking brake, red color light means parking brake already activated. Okay, then there's 2 cup holders down here, and then down here there is a storage space, and then with a 12-volt power outlet in there. Okay, so that's the interior itself. Then down here is the hazard light. Turn off the hazard light. Okay, last but not least, there is a glove box down here. We'll open the glove box. It's a very big glove box, very wide. down there, very huge for its class of vehicle. And then the main aircon blower is down here, 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 and here. Okay, I got the lights turned on. There's a lever down here underneath the steering wheel, so pull this lever up to release the steering wheel. So the steering wheel can be tilt adjustable by this way. It's all the way down, it's all the way up. When you reach the comfortable position, hold with your knee and then push this lever all the way down to lock the position, the steering wheel position. So the steering wheel is tilt adjustable. Okay, this car do come with seat height adjuster for the driver. So this one here is actually, this one adjusts the seat back. This one, if you pull it up to adjust the seat height, to increase the seat height, and then to push it down to reduce the seat height. And then underneath the car, there's a bar to adjust the seat position. Pull this lever here to release the petrol filler cap. Okay, up here, these are the control to the light itself. So press this button to switch on the door mode. That means any door open, the light will light up. Then once you close, the light will go off after a while. Okay, turn off door mode from over here. So if I turn off the door mode, then opening and closing the door does not activate the light, interior lamp. Okay, this one actually turn on the map reader lamp for the driver. And then this one also turn on the, okay, this one turns on the, here, okay, this one turns on the map reading lamp for the passenger. And this one turns on the interior room lamp. That means once you're in that position, whether the door open or close, it will light up. And then it will also activate this lamp down here. Okay, so you activate this lamp. So this lamp is actually controlled by the interior room lamp switch. If I set to door mode, opening the door, the light actually lights up. And once you close the door, the light will actually go off after a while. Okay, that's for door mode. Okay, now when you turn on door mode, that means all the lamp turn off. That one turn off, this one also turn off. Alright, should turn on both. So this is the lamp control. Then on the front, from the front passenger, you get the illuminated vanity mirror, and then close it up, the light goes off. Then on the driver side, you do get the same, an illuminated mirror. But then if you put it up this way, the light goes off because this mode is for blocking the sun, so you don't want the light to blind you. So if you lower down until this level, then only it will light up. Okay, open up full, no light. This one got light, and then as you close it up, the light actually goes off. So it seems that in only this position, only when it comes to here, only then the light will light up. That means this position, you can see from the camera. This position, only the light will light up, and then this one off. Okay, off already. Okay, and then to off the light, just close the lever, close the cover. See if this side one still activate the same. So put it up this way. Yeah, it goes off and lights up, and then turns off. Okay, so that's the sun visor down there. Up here there is a manual dimming rear view mirror. So one mode is morning. For day mode, you can use one mode for day and then push it backwards for night mode. Some people use this one for day mode, so they adjust it for day, and then when they pull it forward, it will be night mode. So either way it works. Okay, so this car do come with a manual dimming rear view mirror. The rear door trim, this part here seems a bit softer material. There's some foam like material in here. This one is the same as the front door. They do get a softer material. And then this one down here is the lever to open and close the door. And then this one down here actually is the door lock and lock button, power window control, and then holder to open and close the door. There's a speaker down there, and then there's a bottle holder and a little cubby space on the door trim. His car come with rear seat belt, and then the seat belt for the middle passenger is very easy to use. No more two buckle, so it's already 2 point, 1 point up there, 1 point down here. Just put it down and then find the one that says center. I think it's this one because this one being a little bit, yeah, that's the one. So middle seat belt actually comes with 3 point already, 1, 2 and 3. So just like those on Perodua Traz. So this one press and then release. So no more complicated mechanism for middle seat belt for the rear passenger. Okay, the seat of the back seat of this car is split foldable, so you can use in one hand. Just lift up the lever like this, and then push the seat down that way. Similarly to this side, you can just lift it up and then push it down over there like that. Okay, with the seat folded down, the seat fold down almost flat to the back of the car, except that there is a slight gradient down there like that. So to return the seat to its original position, make sure the seat belt is in this position behind this opening here, so that it doesn't trap the seat belt to that pin over there and over here. So lift it up, pull up the lever and anchor the seat fully down there. Okay, once you've done that, the seat there's an extra cubby, there's an extra storage space down here. So find this strap, pull it up. Alright, similarly to this side, make sure the seat belt is over here before you raise up the seat to avoid trapping the seat belt underneath the here and also here down here with the. But if you decided here and down not to, the easiest way would be pick it up, pull up the lever when you put back the seat, put it over the opening, and then gently tap it down compared to the other one. So you can see there's also one more on this side, from over here. And just the seat is fully to the front, this one is fully to the back. And then to this small space, this car has usable two level of inclination. So this is a little bit more straight, this is and then more gently tap it down to fully recline the seat, and then that one is actually flat so against once you done that, truncate like of the seats are in similar reclination. Put the finger underneath the Perodua badge and press a button to release the tailgate. So there's a reverse camera over here, and then the button down here is used to release the tailgate, and then you can hear the motor releasing this way. So that's the motor release from there. And then being a hatchback, you have this this tonneau cover that you can pull over and then anchor it over there and here, so that you cover the contents of your trunk from the outside view. Okay, with this piece removed like this, then you have access to a very large boot space. This is actually the trunk bed liner. The trunk bed liner can be folded up, and then down here there is the underneath the papan, there is the spare tire down here. The spare tire is using 205 65 R16 as a size. So this is actually the weight saver spare tire. So maximum speed is only 80 kilometers an hour if you're using this spare tire. And this spare tire can only be put on the rear, can replace only the rear tire. If the front tire is punctured, you need to take out one piece on the rear, put in the front, and then use this to replace the rear tire. Alright, so these instructions are found in the user manual, and then once you close down, everything fits in perfectly. The trunk bed liner actually the sinks in about maybe give it 2-3 inches like that. Okay, down there there's a trunk room light, and then underneath here there are two pieces of cover like that kind where you can actually pull it off, and then it gives you some cubby space down here. Okay, then to put it back, just align the the pegs like this to the opening down there to close it up. Right, I got it in. So actually put the cover over the top and then lightly tap at the edge to close it up. And on the windscreen there is the anti-collision warning system and also anti-collision prevention system. So both cameras are up there.